Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we're going to be going over the history of the entire White Star Line. So I get a request to make the history of the downfall of White Star Line, but instead of doing that, I'm going to do the entire history of White Star Line, just to get it all in there one video. So, because I actually already have, the entire script already. I already actually did that for TikTok. But yeah, so this is the entire history of White Star Line. This is including the downfall, so the request is fulfilled. So let's just get straight into it. The White Star Line was founded in 1845 in Liverpool, England. It was founded by John Pilkington and Henry Wilson. When it was first founded, it focused mainly on the UK to Australia route. They also didn't make their own ships. Instead, they actually chartered ships, and those ships were the RMS Taylor, Blue Jacket, White Star, Red Jacket, Ellen, Ben Nevis, Emma, Mermaid, and Iowa. The Taylor, which is the largest ship of its day, got wrecked on Lambay Island on her maiden voyage, which would start the great reputation the company had from sinking ships. Actually, another fun fact is that most of the ships that actually got sunk, that White Star Line, most of the White Star Line ships that actually sank, were either being chartered by another company at the time, they were lost in wartime service, or something else. So in reality, they only lost five. They only lost 5 ships that were being owned by them, sailed by them, and were in peacetime. So they actually only lost 5 ships in total. So they really didn't sink a lot. Finally, in 1863, the company got its first steamship that was not chartered, the RMS Royal Standard. In 1863, the company merged with 2 smaller lines. I don't know the other one, but one of them was the Black Ball Line. They changed their name and everything, but they eventually changed back to just White Star Line. After that, the company didn't really have any big notable events until they actually got until they got the blue ribbon, because the Teutonic and Majestic, their steamships, got the blue ribbon. And after that, the company didn't have any notable events until the company made the Big Four, which was a group of ships consisting of the Baltic, Celtic, and Adriatic II. Baltic, Celtic, Cedric, and Adriatic II. These are the first widely successful ships the company had. Also, by this time, the company's CEO, Thomas Ismay, died, and J. Bruce Ismay took over. In 1908, the company had the idea to build a massive ship known as the Olympic, which would be the start of a trio of ships that would make the Olympic class. When the Olympic arrived in New York after its maiden voyage, Thomas Andrews and Ismay were so impressed that they placed orders for 2 more of the type to be built. They would become known as the Titanic and Britannic, but actually, in reality, there was actually a mistake with that. They actually already were building the Titanic when the Olympic arrived in New York, and they actually were so impressed that they placed an order for the 3rd, which would become the Britannic. So that's not right there. So they placed an order for the Britannic after that. In 1933, White Star Line and Cunard were struggling financially because of the Great Depression. They asked the British government for money to finish the construction of the Oceanic III, which would be the first ship their first ship to pass 1,000 feet in length, and it would actually become the largest ship in the world. But the government agreed to give them the money only if they merged with Cunard Line. They agreed and became Cunard White Star. Work on Oceanic III stopped for good, and the money was used to create Cunard's ship, the Queen Mary. So yeah, that entire paragraph is basically just the downfall of White Star and everything. After that, they did become Cunard White Star and everything, and they did share everything, but in reality, but a few years later, actually, they made an agreement to change their name back to only just Cunard, so it was just Cunard Line, and after that, anything that showed the White Star Line ever existed was really kind of gone. But yeah, that right there is history of White Star Line, history of the entire White Star Line. So yeah, including the downfall of White Star Line. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, comment. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.